3, 2, 1, go.
Match number 12 here underway, and a lot of fuel being taken from the middle of the field. Mean Machine already back on their side of the field. CPR are going to try to do the same alongside them, and Shockwave, hopper full and shooting up into the hub. Currently looks like 4043, the Nerd Herd, looking for shots that they can take as well. And CPR and Shockwave both returning to the neutral zone before the end of the autonomous period, and we're 48-17 in favor of the Blue Alliance. It's Alliance number 5 at the moment. So Red Alliance will take the first shot at having a continued cycle. Shockwave looking for some fuel over on their side of the field. They slam into the wall before returning over to the neutral zone. Mean Machine looking like they're getting defended pretty hard by the Generals, but Fred playing some excellent counter defense on the Generals to allow Mean Machine to get over to the blue side of the field untouched. Some last second shots going up for Shockwave, and now we look over at the blue side of the field. Lots of defense being played by the Generals. We've been playing or seeing some masterful defense by them all competition. They are trying to slow down Fred and Mean Machine at the same time. Mean Machine now back out in the neutral zone looking for some fuel to take, and 4043 Nerd Herd also playing some defense against them. Over on the blue side of the field, looks like there's a 4-robot pileup, and Mean Machine trying to get out of it at the moment so that way they can shoot, and they get a couple of shots off right at the last second, but not quite their full hopper, and a lot of shots up for 4488 Shockwave. Red Alliance currently uncontested on the red side of the field, although it looks like potentially Nerd Herd has a shooter issue of some kind, and they cannot shoot the fuel out of their robot. Instead, they choose to deposit it for their Alliance partners. Flashing lights on that hub, which means it's time to travel over to the blue side of the field, and shots up for Mean Machine over on that side, and lots of defense still being played on them, this time by the Nerd Herd. Generals trying to slow down CPR, who's now in the neutral zone, trying to collect some fuel and bring it back to the blue side of the field. Crazy defense being played by Nerd Herd, although their intake goes inside of Fred's frame perimeter, drawing a penalty. Big impact between CPR and the Generals on the blue side of the field, and it's now endgame. Pretty close match here, actually. 138-124 in favor of the Blue Alliance, but of course, it is still anyone's game. Lots of shots being missed by the Blue Alliance, whereas shots going in from the Red Alliance. 127-144 with 14 seconds remaining. CPR finally has a moment to breathe for themselves and get a couple of shots up for themselves. Mean Machine, couple of fuel in their robot, go up and in, and with the lights flashing, it means it's about to be the end of the match. 150-140, your preliminary scores. We have your final scores. Shoot to the big screen. The winner, the Blue Alliance. 152-141. And of course, that means our Alliance 5 advances on to match 13, where they will face Alliance number 2. And unfortunately,